baby, don't you? Ooh, oh. You've been flourishing ever since you got that beat, this pussy nurture.
Back to my fucking video. Y'all, I'm about to tell you. Hold on, y'all. Y'all see how I look right now? Do y'all see how I look right now? I look good, man. Like, it's the first time in a long time I actually did, like, a full face of makeup. So, we're going to talk about the time that I got caught talking to a married dude. Like, so, this happened at the same job where the dude got, like, played me and stuff. So, I had met this girl, whatever, through him. No, I had met him through her. I met. And, like, me and her was, like, talking and stuff. We was, like, hanging out and stuff, like, during our breaks. And I remember, like, one day she had told me, or actually he told me that she was moving. And I was like, what? She was moving? Like, I just met her and, like, I already fuck with her. You feel me? And I don't fuck with a lot of females. I don't. Like, I don't. So, me and him, so, boom, she left or whatever. She, moved. So me and him talking, we getting closer and stuff, and I remember, like, we was walking out of the job, and, like, he was walking with me to my right or whatever. And I'm like, I literally said, I was like, what are you doing? And he's like, oh, you want me to walk with you? All right, then. And he, like, stopped. I was like, no, you're fine. So I didn't even mean for this to happen, but he, like, basically met my mom. So I'm going there and I'm like, hey mom, this is so and so, whatever. And, like, really, I didn't want to meet him. I didn't want to bring him to my mom just yet, you feel me? Until, like, it was gonna be like a thing, or so I thought. So whatever, they met, and we're going back home, and, like, I'm just telling my mom about him, blah blah. Next day, I think it was like trying to think. I don't know if it was like my day off, or it was afterward. I think it was like one of my day offs. Oh yeah, it was, because so it was actually on the day of, this is, like, kind of crazy. So remember the guy I was telling you about, how he, like, was supposed to meet up with me, but then he, like, bailed on me. So it was actually that day where I like went to go hang out with him. So I was already ready and stuff, and I was, like, so pissed off because he didn't show up. So he was like, you want to hang out? And I was like, yeah, we can go hang out. So I, like, tell my mom stuff. So we go and hang out. It's cool, it's, like, chill vibes. Then, and, like, we talking about some real deep shit. Like, he started to, like, literally open up to me within, like, the first 24 hours. And it was crazy because, like, I didn't expect him to open up to me so soon. So he told me, he was like, so you have to promise me not to tell anybody this, like, whatever. And I'm like, what the hell is he gonna say? Is he gonna say transgender, some shit? Like, I don't know. So I'm like, I promise, like, ain't nobody gonna know, whatever, right? Tell me why the dude was like, I'm married. Now, I forgot to mention, he has a daughter too. So that wasn't, like, anything new, like, because he already told me. I forgot to mention that he has a child and he's married. I didn't know he was married until, like, now. He was like, I'm married. And when he said that, my heart was like, it didn't break. It was like, it sunk. So I was like, what? You're married and you're trying to be my friend? Oh, nah. And, like, right then and there, I should have just been like, you know what? It was nice talking to you, but I don't want to talk anymore because, like, this is gonna take forever to, like, you feel me? So I'm sitting there and it's just, like, awkward. So whatever. Alright, so we going back home. I told him, like, can you bring me to, like, I think I said McDonald's or Burger King, to, like, give me something to eat because I'm hungry. So while we're, like, driving there and stuff, and, like, we're in the drive-thru, he's, like, on the phone with her, and he's saying, like, she's like, okay, first of all, his wife is crazy. Like, she's, like, crazy. Like, he's yelling at her because, like, she found out that I was in the car, and, like, I was just kind of, like, I didn't really know what to say or do. It was just like, well, oh, whatever situation, you know what I'm saying? So she's getting mad, and she's like, why is that bitch in the car, blah blah blah, it's done third. And I'm just like, yo. Now, the only reason why I know this was because, like, she was on the phone with him and he's, like, yelling at her and stuff, and she's, like, getting disrespectful, or so he told me. And I remember at one point in time, like, her mom got on the phone and she was like, bitch, you need to understand that he has a daughter and he's married and that he's not ready to settle down instead of third, some shit like that. And like she was saying that I need to leave him and stuff. And I was like, bro, like I didn't, there's no way of like, I didn't really know what to say. I was just kind of like, you're right, like, you know, I didn't have anything to say. I couldn't even defend myself and be like, okay, you know, because I was just a friend, you feel me? So they're still like going back and forth and stuff, and it's like getting worse at this point. At one point he actually screamed at her and he was like, what the fuck is wrong with you? Because he said something like, I'm gonna break your computer or some shit like that. And then she threatened and said like, oh, you know, I'm gonna, oh, so you don't care about your daughter or shit, some shit like that. Like, she's crazy. So he was like, what are you talking about, blah blah. And I'm like getting like embarrassed and like nervous because like I don't really know this dude, and he's like arguing, going back and forth with her. And I was just like, oh hell no, like this is not it. Like, he's married, like he needs to get out of that situation if he thinks he's gonna ever be with me. So that night we're like kind of texting a little bit, and then all of a sudden it was like a switch and he just like went ghost. So I go back to work. Excuse me. So I go back to work, y'all, and he's not there. I think he wasn't there for like a whole week. I'm just say, I think it was even longer than that, but I'm gonna just say a week because I'm not sure. So a whole week goes by and he's not there. And when I finally see him, I'm so pissed off because I was calling him, I was texting him, I was trying to see what's up with him, and like he wouldn't answer my calls. As a matter of fact, my calls went straight to voicemail. When I was texting him, it was on delivered. Sometimes he would even leave them on red, or like I was just on delivery. You feel me? So I was getting really mad. So when I finally saw him, he got the nerve to be like, oh yo, like what's up? The fuck? Like, what do you mean what's up? Like, don't talk to me after you just ignored me, like for no reason. Like, I don't like being ignored, right? So then after that, like, we just ain't talked since. And like I would see him in the hallways, I mean in the aisle sometimes, and like we'll just make eye contact for like 2 seconds and then go back to what we're doing. But I would catch him staring at me sometimes, and I would just be like, bro, like I don't know why you ignore me for no reason. Like, you ignore me. And then not only that, but when you saw that I was upset, you didn't even care. So fuck you. Fuck your life. Ping pong. You feel me? What do you want to say to Joe Byron right now? Let me stop. But like, yo, that shit had me tight. So, oh, and then like he blocked me on everything. You know, when I think about it, maybe his wife did, and like I don't know, we could have still been like friends and shit. But I'm like, I don't even want to be friends anymore because after I found out he was married, like there's no like coming back from that. Like, I don't even want to be his friend no more. So then after that, like I ain't seen him since. But y'all, that includes the story time. This shit was like really short. I thought it was gonna be longer, but it's not. Like, on my advice on this, if I had to say, I would say, don't talk to a married man. Like, when he tells you the words, I'm married, just dip, just run, like run for your life. Cause no, like no, like I don't even care. Like, I don't care. Like, if he says like, oh, we could be friends, because like no, he probably just wanna, yeah, you feel me? Like, no, we're not doing that. Like, girl, run for your life. The same thing for dudes. Like, if your friend tells you I'm married, but I want to like, because he told me that he caught feelings with me, and she tells you like, oh, I like you, this, that, and third, run, because like that is just, you're setting yourself up for like a miserable life with that person, you know me? But like, comment, subscribe for me, turn on post notifications, share if you want to. I'm out.